and welcome to Opposites React. I'm Ashley.
I'm Whitney.
And today we will be watching some more Bilmuri, and I'm really excited about that because we've only gotten to watch one from Bilmuri, and I feel like it's been a really long time since we've gotten to come back to it, but I really enjoyed the one that we got to watch.
What was the name of that song? Because that was the one where he was on the lawnmower.
Yeah, I feel like it was the end of
like
the Lawn trilogy. The Lawn trilogy. Well, now, Whitney, we have to go look it up. You have the spreadsheet open.
I'm so sorry.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Dang it. We're gonna have to just start this video over again.
No, it's called Empty-Handed.
There we go. Okay, so last video we watched from Bilmuri was called Empty-Handed.
Yes.
And
but I didn't remember the name of the song, but I remember the video. Like, it
was awesome. And there was a beehive in the backyard. And I kept saying that he had a dad bod, and everybody was like, no, he doesn't. He's just farm strong. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And my husband's farm strong too, and now he has a dad bod. I love it.
Yes. Well,
I crawl all over that dad bod all the time. It's great.
And I think Ashley was telling me about some of these comments, and I said, he's like Beef Wellington, where he's got really, really strong muscle inside of some fluffy,
delicious
wonderful pastry dough.
Yes. And his confidence is my most favorite thing. But he does not look dad bodish here. He does? That looks like any guy you see at the gym. You want to know what? That looks like somebody...
The fact that we're not standing up, so that looks like
somebody that takes a lot of creatine. You remember when our brother was big and was lifting all the time, but like it was watery muscles, so he still looked a little doughy.
Swollen.
Yeah, maybe
he's not shredded. Yeah. I mean, I can see. Yes, there's strength there, but he is not somebody that I would look at and be like, dude's in shape.
I love how our Bilmuri reactions have been physique reactions mostly.
Well, I think this is only coming off in this because we're referencing some of the comments from the first one.
And I was only making that comment because I was obsessed with his confidence. He gave a full beer belly butt slap. Like, it was incredible.
Still am.
I am obsessed with that confidence. It is so attractive.
Is that confident?
I am obsessed with it.
It's like, how do you walk through life? And
I want to be you. I want to be with you. That confidence is incredible.
Yes. Please just rain your sparkle down on me.
Yes.
Because I would love to be able to walk through life that confident in everything that I do. And I
find that level of confidence so attractive. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. I love confidence like that.
Yes.
Sometimes even unfounded confidence. Like, good for you. I don't care.
I guess I agree. Any confidence is wonderful. It's like the whole fake it till you make it.
You know, it's just so attractive to be that level of confident. Anyway, we are going to watch... this video is brought to you by Brad.
Brad on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Brad. And, pardon me. We're going to watch, he says it's called The End. So, but it starts in the middle of this
concert.
Of this
live
upload.
From Atlanta.
Yes, live from Atlanta. So we're starting at the timestamp 33:01 to watch The End that is in the middle. So are we ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right. All I need you to do is
Bob
your fucking head! Oh yeah.
Whitney! Do we not talk about all the time how the saxophone needs to be more prominently featured in
for sure
current music? And here we have a saxophone live on stage with some short shorts.
I was gonna say, but do we see the outfit?
Listen, I love it.
What was the instrument though that was that a keyboard that was doing the melody at the very beginning?
Yeah, I think that was a keyboard.
Okay, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because as they were panning over the saxophone, I was like, "That's not a saxophone." I know that, but then it came in. But okay,
the only thing that would make this better is if it was a guitar instead of a keyboard.
The romper is amazing.
Oh yes,
oh
yes,
so good.
The confidence. Oh.
Now,
that's the saxophone.
Oh yeah.
yeah. No, that's where the saxophone
here. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, just listen to the song. Don't nitpick apart the.
Well, I want to know what.
Yeah. All right, we'll listen back a little bit more so we can really pick it apart. Okay.
It's called The End, all right? All I need you to do is bob your fucking head!
Oh, and then that's the saxophone thing with the hand.
Right here.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. I was thinking that was coming from.
Oh, yeah. Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round. But it wouldn't change a thing. Oh, no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm only trying and making it right. Let's go, let's go. I'm still getting these concussions, so my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. You got me tough, begging you to stay. From screaming at your name, find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know it. You'll always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the air. No, there's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, the crowd was getting too loud, screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces, stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when I'm leaving. I'm still getting.
I'm really digging her look.
Oh, yes. You know what's funny is when we thought it was like a skinny dude, it was funny. But now I'm like, well, actually, on a girl, it's really cute.
Really love that.
I'm loving the high socks, loving your hair, number one, so
we've got an interesting group of people here.
This
Isn't
whole
it kind
thing,
of funny?
This whole vibe is like, it is like, you know, one of those cookies that's got like potato chips in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a trash can
cookie. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is a trash can cookie of a band.
Where it just works.
Everything, it's like, you want to know what I like? Everything.
All
together.
We're going to put it all together.
And it's good.
One. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's like, and my mind is trying to go, okay, is it it sounds kind of emo, but also kind of like 80s throwback with the saxophone. Also kind of metal. Also kind of, it's kind of a lot of things.
It's got a lot of inspiration from a lot of different genres.
It's an amalgam.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A tasty amalgam.
And it just, each member is
giving a lot.
Very interesting.
Yes.
And okay, I think if you saw them on the street, you'd be like, they're not friends. You know what I'm saying? They've got different
They're
looks.
like the Garbage Pail Kids of a band.
They just don't look like they would be friends.
They're just all different. No, I disagree. They all have similar vibes as far as their fashions go. Mm-hmm. All kind of retro. All kind of like retro.
Twilight's considered retro?
Yes!
I mean, I guess how long did that come out?
Eons ago.
How old does it have to be considered retro?
Like 15, 20 years old? I mean, that's retro.
That's it?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes, Whitney.
It's not like like you have to have it, your car has to be 50 years old or
well,
something.
there's
to
retro,
be, like,
there's
classic.
vintage, and there's classic. Retro is like
the
newest thing
the
of those
newest
categories.
old thing.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, 90s.
All right, I didn't know that.
A throwback to the 90s is retro.
Yeah.
I mean, 90s now is vintage.
I was gonna say that's like
so early
Twilight
2000s.
come out in the
Early
90s.
2000s is retro.
I guess. All right.
It's
all right.
20 years old.
All right. Oh my gosh, I am turning into that person that I'm like that did not. come
Yeah,
out like
no,
that far.
we
It
are
did-
old.
it
We
did
are
come out.
old.
I know I'm old. And I
Yes.
love and accept it.
our concept of timelines is just very askew.
Yes, where I'm like, that
was just yesterday that we were sitting in line waiting for the midnight showing of Eclipse. With our mother.
But then when I think about like my time of life at that same time, I'm like, oh, that was legit.
I was in
15 years ago. 15 years ago.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Well, anyways,
I was out of college by then. That was over 15 years ago. Whitney, that was over 15 years ago.
I remember
I had just gotten married 15 years ago.
Well, there was a movie that came out right after I had one of my babies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one. Because I had an unfortunate incident in the theater when we went and saw it.
Well, listen, we're going so far on a side quest now.
Sorry, guys. You should cut that out, probably. But, okay. But anyways, like,
they could be a group of friends because they all have a very retro vibe. They all kind of have like a rock and roll retro vibe. That group of friends, that's a group of friends right there.
Uh-huh. I can see that. Yeah.
So, yes.
Okay. Let's go back like 10 seconds because I want to see where our lady friend comes in. I bit my lip.
Not gonna be the one to pick up your piece. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything, but I'm leaving. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. You got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming at your name. Find a place to pull over, see you stay on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause we're staring at the end.
Okay, hold on. Yes, we'll go back and listen to the beginning of that guitar solo, but that girl can sing.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she belted out that high and it was really, really clear, and she's basically the complimentary singer of this band.
Right?
Like,
Now,
also, the note that I was going to say about her is that I have a very strong opinion about rocking out with certain instruments. I have a really hard time with people who try to rock out with a stringed instrument like a violin.
really?
I think it looks so stupid and dumb.
Rocking out like how?
Like trying to be rock and roll playing.
Oh, a violin. Uh-huh.
My friend is a professional violist.
Uh-huh.
And I banter with her all the time about, because I'll also go see her in shows and things like that. And there are some players with her that will really try and like be rock and roll with it. And there are professional violinists that, you know, will try and be rock and roll about it. And it's like, okay, like nobody looks cool playing a violin.
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't say that that's a cool. I would
It's
say
not
it
a
is
cool-
so elegant.
It's an elegant
It's
instrument.
elegant.
It's
You
an elegant
look so
instrument.
elegant and just classy. Like, look, I am so
Yes.
much better than the rest of
Right?
you.
Like, that is
my
an elite.
parents made me develop both sides of my brain.
Right. Like, that's an elite instrument. So she was rocking out with her saxophone, and I was sitting there going, because I already know my opinion on rocking out with certain instruments.
And so you don't think that
And
the
so-
saxophone is a rock and roll instrument?
Well, I was thinking, how do I feel about this? I was developing the opinion, and I don't think that she looked as terrible as violinists look.
Okay.
I still am not sure how I feel that a saxophone is a rock and roll instrument. But you want to know what a saxophone is?
love the
it's a
sound
cool,
of it.
smooth instrument.
It is a very cool
And I
smooth
don't-
instrument,
and
but I like
she-
it
and
I
she-
like it in the sound of this band.
Yeah, no, I loved it. And I think that she did a good job of towing the line where she wasn't like going full, like trying to headbang and look really cool. She still maintained a cool saxophone player vibe.
Have we seen a headbanging saxophonist?
No,
To
that's-
know
no.
whether that's
But
offensive?
No, but like I said, I like how she did it.
I do. I thought she did very wonderfully.
I think that I like how she is performing and her way. Mm-hmm. I think that if somebody's taking a saxophone and trying to behave like a metal guitarist, mm-hmm. it's trying to put a square peg in a round hole. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
That's how I feel like when violinists try to behave like a metal guitarist. It's like, no, they'll adopt a power stance and be playing, mm-hmm. and it's like, no, that doesn't look right.
I'm gonna have to look up some more to see if I develop an opinion.
Who's that one that's famous right now? Come on. There's a girl who's like famous.
I don't know anybody famous.
She like plays the electric violin and like writes songs. She has like original songs. It's so annoying. I think she's from Utah, like they all are. Whatever. Anyway, sorry again, long side tangent. We have just obliterated this video. As we do. All right, anyway, we stopped it because her voice is incredible with that belt.
It's too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause I'm staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall. Turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me tall, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming at your name. Find a place to follow, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long. Still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. Atlanta, open that shit the fuck up. Bigger.
Gonna do a wall of death.
2, 1, down. Let's go.
What up?
Open up the pit. So basically, you'll create a big
Oh, is that like the
hole in the center and then just like run in and like. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I didn't know if he was gonna do a wall of death. There's basically.
What is a wall of death?
So you open
Sounds
up.
like nothing I want to be a part of.
You open up a big opening in the center. You separate into two sides and then just like run in at each other.
Ew, why?
It's fun.
To hit each other?
I don't know. You metal, get your wiggles out.
Okay, all right. I will say there's one thing that I don't like.
Go.
There's one thing that I don't like. This song is wonderful. Like it's just
fun and
it's
boppy.
just fun, right? It does not go with the vibe of get the effing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just like that doesn't fit with the vibe of the song. It just kind of felt like that was a little trying too hard to be like hardcore with this song. Like it didn't fit even with the tone of his voice in this song.
Like, nod your effing head. I'm like, we're nodding.
Yeah, it just I didn't to me it didn't fit.
Yeah, like I think
it was a tone mashup.
I think that's where like my brain is trying to like comprehend, because it's like this is very like emo pop sounding, and then like the crowd interaction is more like heavy concert interaction, and so I'm like,
and maybe the next song that we watch, it's from the same concert. Maybe this.
But
is
Empty-Handed was also an emo pop,
right? And
like,
I don't know,
with
honestly,
metal undertones.
I keep every time he says I'm getting concussions, banging my head against the wall. I'm like, oh, watch out for CTE, young man.
Sports mom.
I am just
sports mom. Speaking of sports, her legs though.
Oh,
I've been looking at her legs and her glutes this entire time, and that's why I'm like, no, he does have a good body under there though, because like you can see his legs. They're doing the same training regimen. You can see their muscles. They're almost doing the same leg day. They look similar. Their legs look similar. The structure, not in that way. She doesn't have man legs, but I'm saying
maybe they're siblings or something.
But you can see like the quad structure, the hammies. I'm just saying.
I think you're crazy now.
I don't.
Hip flex.
They're lifting together on the off time.
I don't know.
They're lifting together on their off stage time. Her legs are insane. Squatting. Everyone in this band is lifting. Maybe not the guitar.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, I did like that.
We're not gonna
that like is that like a breakdown? Would you call that a break? Like
yeah.
it was like an ending. Breakdown.
The chuggy ending.
Mm-hmm. I did like that.
That was super fun. The drummer, so good. Like it was just such a classic. Like. It was just such a classic holding the bottom of it together with some really solid fills on the tom-toms. Loved it. And the guitarist solo was really great too. I liked that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just, I don't know. This is like, to me, this
you know
band,
what?
it seems just so
solo,
fun.
I kind of wish that we would have gotten to see him more during it.
Yeah. There was cutaway shots to everybody else.
Even though, yes, I heard the guitarist, it was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't like focus the camera on him or give him much lighting during his solo. Mm-hmm. And so then it was like, okay, I was listening for it and it was really good. Mm-hmm. But yes, he could have gotten a little bit more love from production on that time. But yes, this is honestly like, I feel like based on this song and the Empty Handed song, these are just like, this band is just like, you want to know what we like? Fun.
Yes. Yeah, well,
and they're not necessarily like a full-on comedy band.
No, but I think
it's just we like to have fun and we like to play whatever we like.
That's where I get.
And we want to have fun vibes. Like I feel like they want to rock out really hard at their concerts, but maybe their music isn't all the way that way, but they're just kind of pushing for that a little bit, and that's maybe where we're feeling the disconnect. Yeah.
And I think
we're doing what we want, and I like that.
I love that because it is very much, you know what? This is what I want to put out there. This is
and
what
I'm doing
like,
it.
And
yeah.
I'm doing it. And I think I actually really love that.
The confidence
where it's like, this is what I like. And a lot of times I feel
snakes and sparklers.
When artists do that, like that's when you get these awesome like combinations and these awesome songs. So while I did not appreciate like some of the just spoken commentary in the midst of the song, I loved the song. I loved the vibes.
I think it was that sometimes the egregious use of the F word, like every time when you are speaking to the crowd, like when we saw the Pretty Reckless,
yes,
and she was dropping F-bombs just like as a filler word. Like I appreciate a well-placed F-bomb, don't get me wrong, but when it is just like
you're just
nod your effing head, you know what I mean, open it the F, it's like, okay, great.
It's unnecessary.
It's not, you're pulling out the nuke for something that could be done with a BB gun.
Yes, you know? That is a good. Yeah, where do you go from there?
You know, if like we've reached mass escalation, and actually, so then it's like, that. Oh, you know what I mean? Like
this is it. This is the top.
It's not like I'm a prude for swears or anything like that, but I'm just kind of like, oh, that was a bit much, just for instruction, you know? Well, okay, I guess. I'll nod my head.
I mean, and again, it's like it doesn't usually ever bother me. With this song, it felt like a lot.
It
didn't fit with the vibe of the song.
Yeah. And maybe if you're at the concert and you're already if you're already at like a 10 and you're like, whee!
Because we can't feel the energy.
Yeah, we're not there. You know what I mean? And so maybe just sitting in your dining room watching it as an old woman feels a lot different than when you're at the show.
Yes. for sure.
The vibes are different.
Well, okay.
Anyway.
I actually really, I really liked the song itself. I liked being introduced to this young lady saxophonist.
Yes, love you and your leg regimen.
Bill Murray is this young man.
No, that's not his name. And we looked it up literally right before I watched. I hit play. His name
Bill
was...
Murray is the band.
Yes, Bill Murray is the band, and his name is... I'm going to pull it up, and our logo's over the thing so they can't see our whatever. Here we go. Johnny, there we go.
Johnny.
Everybody has told us a million times, and listen, you can come for me in the comments. I'm old and tired.
Okay, so Johnny, and then Bill Murray's the band, and then our lady...
What's her name?
Twilight and our drummer are those just, they're always, that's the band.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Well, they were not in.
No, they weren't in the other one. But that one was also featuring another artist.
Yes, but it was Bill Murray featuring. So
but
Bill Murray is the four of them.
That would be my assumption. Also, so then, is there a full-time saxophone presence in this band?
There was not a saxophone in the other song.
Empty-handed. But is there a full-time saxophone presence in this band? I want to know. Inquiring minds need to know.
That would definitely be like, I like saxophone and I'm putting it in there.
Right. And because otherwise, what is her purpose in this band?
To sing.
Just to be a secondary singer? Like, because it could be a 3-piece band otherwise.
Yeah, maybe she sings and that's like, she knows how to rock out on the saxophone, or and that's her tambourine.
Or maybe she also can play the keys, or maybe she's a multi-instrumentalist and singer.
She could be. We don't
Wild
know.
Speculation as we do.
All right. Well, thank you, Brad, for another awesome recommendation.
Yes.
Like and subscribe, guys.